What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Chaos Gate Daemonhunters, and we are picking up where we left off last time. We did our first mission in the last episode, our first true mission. Crushed some plague-ridden humans, and at the behest of a mysterious Inquisitor woman who has boarded our ship and is now telling us what to do on our first day on the job as Force Commander. We picked up prognosticars. We picked up some like different currency here, and well, servitors aren't exactly currency, but you know what I'm saying. We got some rewards for our last level, and now we need to just go and talk, I guess. We still feel like we're in a bit of a tutorial stage where the game is still teaching us mechanics, which I'm all about. What a waste of space. Big empty spaces filled with statues and books that no one can reach.
I must commend you on this impressive archive of demonic lore, Commander. It rivals some I've seen in inquisitorial fortresses. I will require it as a base of operations for my studies. I respect your authority in matters of combat, but I must remain until I can ascertain some solution to this plague. I am, of course, open to recommendations on which lines of study you feel would best serve the mission. I must insist, however, on beginning my research with a necropsy of the Poxwalker carcass your brothers recovered. I am certain they hold a key to understanding this corruption.
Alright, I get her role on the ship now. I mentioned to you guys I played XCOM 2. I also played Phoenix Point. There's always a researcher character. In XCOM 2, the one that most of y'all are probably familiar with, there's like a doctor character who does autopsies on the aliens that you kill, and you get research based off of that. So I'm guessing that's what this character does for us, Vekir. She's pretty sweet looking too. You gotta love the Battle Sister look. She's not a Adeptus Sororitas, as far as I can tell, but she's definitely dressed like one. Go to the research menu.
I will conduct a necropsy of the recovered corpse to see what I can learn.
Choose the Poxwalker Necropsy Research Project. So, forbidden knowledge. This knowledge has yet to be discovered. We'll have to develop a deeper understanding of the plague. So, first we have to start with this one. It's going to take 30 days. Now, music is bumping. I might have to lower that in a second. It might not be too loud for you guys, but in my headset, it is crushing me. The Poxwalkers we discovered on Kuramar are a sign of some malevolent force behind this plague. I am certain that within the carcasses of the infected, I will find further clues to its source. Let us research. It doesn't seem to cost anything to perform research.
At once. Inform your crew.
It just takes time.
To be disturbed.
Got it.
Commander, I toil with a critical lack of resources. I request you attend me in the manufactorum.
And look at this sweet barber chair they have. All the Battle Brothers just getting, like, faded up in the demonic library. That's what I would do. Okay, so this tells me what we're researching. Let's see if that changes up if we're in a different part of the ship. As we go check on our bro from Mars. Another bossy gentleman telling us what to do. The old tech priest.
My servitors have restored the manufactorum to operational use, but the edict remains severely damaged. Without access to a proper dockyard, restoration will be slow and limited by the resources we can requisition from Titan or nearby inquisitorial enclaves. As of this moment, reviving the edict's core power output takes absolute primacy.
Got it, got it. Okay, Manufactorum. Servitor production is suspended. Plasma reactor is damaged. Augmentation chamber damaged. Okay. So we real jacked up right now. Let's see what they want us to do.
Improve the edict's power output in order to conduct more extensive repairs.
Select the Repair Plasma Reactor project. The plasma reactor has been damaged and rendered inoperative. Until we repair it, our reconstruction efforts cannot progress. 8 servitors, 6 days. Should be pretty fast. And then I'm guessing we fix this afterwards. We shall see. And it's not even letting me look at other systems, because there's no point. We are indeed still in some manner of tutorial. Yeah. Alright, so let's back it up.
Interface with the logic engines. I trust you have a great deal to attend to.
Indeed. I'm sure there's some planet that we have to go down on and crush.
Commander,
boys.
I have adjusted the star map to display our current sector. However, our intelligence here is sparse. I suggest we bide our time until the Dominus restores power to our scanners.
Alright, let's advance some time here. Until the game probably tells me to stop. Because 6 days is going to go by. And then it's going to finish up our repairs.
The Dominus has restored the star map to its full function. We are receiving a barrage of scanning data and astropathic scrapings from across the sector. This plague appears to have already spread its tendrils far and wide. We are faced with reports of 2 infected systems. We should monitor this infestation carefully and judge where best to direct our forces while the Inquisitor pursues her answers. Failure will cost many souls.
Well, I'm down. Ship project complete. Commander, I've completed repairs to the plasma reactor. Our reconstruction efforts can proceed once again. Let's start a new project. Let's always probably talk to the characters before we go ahead and do things. See what he says.
Demands a preliminary salutation. Consider this requirement fulfilled.
So are these just lore options to talk about? Because I'm cool for sitting and listening to some lore for a minute. We must activate quarantine protocols with that Poxwalker specimen.
I will not have the edict put at risk, even for an Inquisitor.
Interesting. He doesn't say what is actually written here. He says, your request is redundant, Commander. I had the protocols initiated the moment it came onto my ship. I will not have the edict put at risk, even for an Inquisitor. This is no ordinary corruption.
The ship will remain sterile.
Agreed, Commander. That is why I have instigated 7 layers of redundancies as well as the highest security protocols, and even a binarious rubric mesh placed over the Baleful Edict's cogitator systems. Will it hold up until we are done?
The Baleful Edict has never let any of the Brotherhoods that have traveled in her down.
Still, the Inquisitor's demands are exacting. Yes, we are operating on her timescale now.
That is the way of the Inquisition.
They are often illogical, driven by the vulgarities of flesh. Instant results required, even when a dispassionate analysis would prove beneficial. The dangers of minds unenhanced by the Omniscience, who is basically the Emperor. Slash, it's a long con. Alright, let us discuss something else. How long did you know Commander Agravian?
We have been the primary vessel for the Commander for the past 22 years.
Although the vagaries of travel within the warp mean any span of time is approximate. And then I say, he had the respect of the Battle Brothers and crew.
He was a leader in the Grey Knights, so he was revered.
However, my own analysis has his mission success rate at a mere 99.7%. He's what an ass. He spent many hours in repentant contemplation over the 0.3% inadequacy whenever I reminded him of it. How would he have dealt with the Inquisitor?
He did not suffer fools. or those that dared countenance his authority.
Proportionally, while he would not welcome them on board, the commander upheld the traditions of the chapter's relationship with the Inquisition. However, he did not suffer fools or those that dared countenance his authority. A quick probability scry suggests there is a 73.6% chance that had a Graven, I'm never going to say his name right, still been in command, he would have been in confrontation with Inquisitor Vakir. It seems he had an influence. Your defiance toward an Inquisitor is curious.
Defiance suggests an emotional need to obstruct or obfuscate.
I merely state the truth. The Baleful Edict is in need of respite after our losses against the Kaidium. We serve the Emperor and must go where he requires.
Indeed, I serve the Omnissiah.
It is by his mechanical will that we ply the stars. The Emperor and the Omnissiah, they are one and the same, yes?
The Ecclesiarchy's imperial creed carries only a muted echo of the machine god's true will.
Come, such words should not surprise an Astartes. After all, you may revere the Emperor, but I know it is not your creed to worship him, especially the Grey Knights who can trace their gene seed directly to the Golden Throne. I like this, guys. Hopefully you're not too bored. If you know all this lore stuff already, by all means skip ahead. But for those of you who've never even heard of the world of 40k, this is some nice kind of expositional world building stuff happening.
Affirmative.
What is the status of our construction
I was
efforts?
waiting on you, Commander, to allocate the priority order.
Without
that data point,
you got it.
I cannot cogitate the required resources. A decision is required.
You got it. All right.
Affirmative.
That's
the
all for now.
interaction is over.
This guy reminds me of Abathur from the StarCraft 2. Is it Heart of the Swarm? I think it's Heart of the Swarm. He's kind of your upgrade bro too. Check on the ship status. So we've got options now. So what does this actually do for us? So, although repairing the plasma reactor was sufficient for the most basic reconstruction efforts, power output remains too unstable to support more advanced facilities. The results will take time to see, but bolstering the reactor is an essential step toward restoring the Edict to her rightful glory. So 12 servitors, 12 days. I've got 17 servitors. Hull integrity, 3 of 3. Ship speed, 100%. And then gun battery, level 1. Okay, we'll see what that is, I'm sure, shortly. So, I'm curious why I wouldn't do this. The augmentation chamber has been damaged and rendered inoperative. Got it. I feel like I want to get this online. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to do, huh? Okay. I want to have the ability to produce my own servitors. I think that's going to be pretty crucial. So I think we're going to need an augmentation chamber. These are things to enhance the strength of the ship. Void shields, gun batteries, exterminatus, and a mechanical bay. And then lastly, we have a barracks, which gives us +4 capacity and +1 recruit rank. The Edict left the Kaidium campaign with a rather small complement of surviving Grey Knights. It is just as well, since the damage to the ship left it unable to house many more without transgressing Codex strictures. Still, if you hope to lead a larger force, we will need to make a fitting space for them. There's the Meditation Chamber, which gives bonus XP. We'll look at a lot of this other stuff later. Commune with the Fallen. Without a functional preservation facility, we have had no choice but to harvest the gene seed of any knights whose injuries surpass the limits of the Apothecarian. Interesting. I don't know what this actually does. Huh. This is all fascinating. I can't wait to understand this better. For now, let's try and get our servitor production online. Servitors are those mechanical bros you keep seeing. Let's go to the Libris Malus and see what's new. I had to imagine we were going to get some more lore tidbits, so buckle in for some more reading. I don't think there's anything new for us here. We still have 24 days left for that. Let's talk to Vakir and see what she says.
You have my attention, Knight.
How is your Poxwalker
This
specimen?
one appears to be some kind of host. An object is nestled within.
Once a subject of the Emperor, now infected by chaos. Is that unusual?
It is different from what I've seen with these puppets in the past.
This is undoubtedly the work of the Plague God's minions, but its vector is unusual. I will let you know once I have completed my findings.
Very well.
I have not worked directly with an Inquisitor before.
The Grey Knights will be needed in this task, and it is your duty to marshal them.
She says this is irrelevant to me. I have already seen that the Baleful Edict lost its commander on the preceding mission. I will not accept such failure under my guidance. Why did you commandeer this
I had
ship?
previously been hunting heretics siphoning power directly from the Hadex anomaly, not far from your previous campaign.
Once I directed my astropath to recover the stolen energy, she had the vision I shared with you when I arrived. Her message is ominous.
Divining the visions of astropaths is an art in itself.
But its omen is both dire and imminent. Of that I am certain. She spoke of a garden. Is it metaphorical or literal? Usually gardens have to do with Nurgle, in my Warhammer experience. I must delve into the records of my peers to reveal if there are similar references I could correlate.
If we must. My
That's all for now.
research beckons.
Alright, and then with that we can go to the Stratageum and talk to Hector. We have our barracks. I'd like to go there just to kind of check stuff out. We have a berth available. Does that mean we could recruit an additional Grey Knight if we had Grey Knights to recruit? Okay. No bros require leveling or anything like that, so now we just talk to Hector and see what kind of missions we have.
Come, let us talk over what troubles you, brother.
Yes, please. Is the Inquisitor an aid or
She
hindrance?
already makes demands on a ship badly in need of restitution.
Potentially both, but we should heed her requests, at least whilst our goals are aligned. So we are honor-bound to her?
Even we must respect the authority of the Inquisition when the situation demands it.
Come, Commander, you are no neophyte. We may get some leeway for who we are, but the Inquisition answers only to him. I note you invoked us as Chamber Militant.
It is a term that has fallen out of fashion.
Yet it is an ancient law that each inquisitorial ordo has a dedicated military arm to use when they require. We, in theory, can be called upon by the Ordo Malleus, to which she belongs. Used to hear that a lot in the Dawn of War game. You hear dudes yelling for the Ordo Malleus, or whatever. So many good voice lines in those old games. If the title is somewhat antiquated, why use it?
It's a strategic decision.
Ancient customs are invoked that the Inquisitors should now abide by, such as giving us tactical command in the field. See, it is not only Inquisitors who can play these diplomatic games.
Certainly.
Good move, Hector. Hector, why do you not lead us?
Seems the Emperor has other plans for me.
It would have been an honor to lead. But an imperfection means I must focus my efforts in a more indirect way. An
A
imperfection?
matter between myself and the Emperor.
As ordered by Grand Master Valdus, my penance is to serve on the edict, but not leave it, staying above the battlefields I crave to fight on. Man, you must have done something bad. Nevertheless, your advice will be invaluable,
I hope I can be of some use.
at least before they have me interned into a dreadnought sarcophagus. Even in death, you still serve. I hope to do justice to Agraven's
He
legacy.
had a fitting end to his noble life.
Like so many of our brethren, he kept his secrets well, but I know he despised the servants of Khorne most of all. Why the Blood God?
Why indeed, it is not my place to say.
But there was a stillness around the old commander, a seething hatred that I didn't see in him against any of the other enemies we faced. Of course, Khorne, being created by rage, would in turn be fed by Agraven's hatred, but that is the nature and irony of chaos.
Whatever best helps you, Commander. I hope that aids you, brother.
That's all for now, homies. So, with that,
Let us ready ourselves for the trials to come.
although our scans reveal undeniable signs of corruption in the sector, the enemy appears to be dormant for now. You should advance time until they reveal themselves and create mission opportunities where we can intervene. In the meantime, the Dominus will be able to restore some of the Edict's functionality, and the Inquisitor can pursue her research. Got
Awaiting
it.
your orders.
Scanners reveal no current enemy activity. Advance time to wait for a mission to appear. Okay. Are these ones that have like some level of play going on? So would we not like go there and wait? Alright, I mean, let's advance time, I guess. It's what it's telling me to do, so I'm gonna do it. My video game senses are telling me to go to those systems. Bloom spawn detected. 3 new missions. Our Prognosticar Choir has detected... I don't even know what that is. Prognosticar Choir has detected the presence of 3 new eruptions of bloom activity across this sector. We've informed Titan and must act on these new incursions to the best of our ability.
Commander, our prognosticators have detected this bloom in 3 separate systems. We should examine one of them.
How about this one?
I have identified this planet as a mission location to combat the bloom. Let us examine further.
With the system highlighted, click to view mission details. Got it.
From here, you can see some details for this mission, including the resources that Titan's Armory will make available to us if we are successful.
We'll get a couple servitors. The objectives, once again, are nice and simple. Kill all enemies. See about crushing these fools. Getting into some combat. 21 minutes into the video. We're going to get some combat action. Let's start the mission. I think that's going to allow me to choose my bros. Ulrich is coming. I guess we just keep using the same squad. I like having at least one apothecary. I feel like you gotta always want to have a healer. We've got a good range, bro. Let's just start the mission. I'm not going to try to mess with gear or anything like that. I don't think we have much to mess with anyway. In our last fight, the frag grenades were MVPs. We're able to crush whole squads with them. See if we can do that again. I might be a little awkward with the movement as I get used to playing this game. Playing it for like 45 minutes at a time, kind of like every other day, is not going to be great for me getting good fast. So bear with me, guys, if I make silly mistakes. And y'all were kind enough to leave lots of lore information, and feel free to leave any like battle tips that you may have picked up from watching other people in the comment section below. Especially if I'm doing something really dumb.
Disturbances here echo those I encountered on Koromar.
The hive cities are abandoned, but there is life below. Brothers, seek out any corruption and purge it.
I do like purging corruption. One of my favorite things to do. Okay, so moving forward first with Ulrich seems like pretty much always the move. And I want to move forward. Okay, so it's showing me... This is kind of a weird system. I wish I could see tiers of movement. So right here, you'll notice this is as far as I can move and still have 2 action points. I move out a little bit more. This is as far as I can move and still have 1 action point. And this is literally as far as I can move. So, there's some benefits to this system, I guess, visually. Maybe the UI is a little less cluttered. We see this gate. We already know where we're going. We're going to go kick this gate in. And there might be some dudes over here. So, there's no reason, as far as I can tell in this game so far, why you don't move really cautiously, almost like 1 action point at a time.
Ready to serve.
Other than, you know, warp surge risk, we don't want to take too long to move.
It will be done.
Let's move out here.
Strive.
I don't know if the game's going to give me an opportunity to get something like a Overwatch right off the bat.
At your service.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to walk forward here.
At once.
That's not going to give me much field of view. This is the only enemy we have vision of currently. Let's rotate the map a little bit. Let's do like, if you ever watch... God damn it, what's the name of that sci-fi movie? Ender's Game? There we go. It's a book, but you know what I'm talking about. Thule. Move here, Thule. Maybe you'll give me some vision. There we go. Revealing them on the first movement is great. It's going to give me lots of opportunities to attack them.
Enemy sighted.
They're not giving me the best attacks here. Now, I could just set up a ton of Overwatch.
Yeah. Your orders.
Because we can't run out here and attack these guys in the same turn. They're like perfectly out of our vantage point there. Check that out. We're going to set up Overwatch. Or shoot at them.
Standing
I just
ready.
haven't decided yet.
As ordered.
Alright, that we're going to do. That's a threefer. You take threefers. Beautiful. And that also pushed them into what appears to be yet another excellent grenade position, perhaps? No, they're not. Man, they're a little bit too far apart.
I am here to serve.
Alright, let's see what we can do. So you still have... No, you have nothing left. Okay, you have 1 AP left. A Firebolt. Oh, this is sweet. Thankfully, there's no friendly fire whenever you're standing behind someone, but that was pretty cool. If you don't think that was cool, I don't know what to tell you. Here we can crush this nerd. Oh, that's sweet. I like this system. We can kill both of them? That's ridiculous. It doesn't look like we should be able to, but we're going to do it.
It will be done.
Oh my gosh. This combat system is fun, man. Move up here. And we still have one more shot. That'll kill this guy. And we still have an entire Marine that we haven't moved yet.
Yes, Commander.
Our number one bro here. Alright, let's move here and then set up an Overwatch on the gate. Don't know if somebody's going to come out of that. Everyone else... I don't know, I guess there is no one else. It's just us moving. Okay, let's be a little cautious here.
Your command?
There's no good cover out here. We blew it all up.
I am with you. Your orders?
I'm not really expecting to see any combat till we get on the other side of this door.
Yeah. On the way.
Okay, Overwatch over.
Your
Let's
orders.
get you forward here.
At once.
Someone's got to kick the door open. And it's going to be him. And that'll give us, if there's anything waiting for us on the other side, our bros will still have plenty of movement.
Moving swiftly.
Plenty of AP.
I'm here to serve. We strive. I am here to serve. Yes.
The enemy's probably coming from this location, so like hiding this way maybe doesn't make the most sense, but who knows what I'm going to see here.
As ordered. Seeking the tainted. At once.
We use cover around here, guys. I don't know if you noticed.
Yes, sir.
But we're leapfrogging pretty well. I'm just hoping that I'm not missing some weird... Like I could have gone some other direction or something. Pretty sure we're going in a linear fashion. The only way there is to go.
Iolanthus. I am with you.
Okay.
At your service.
Our other melee bro can come up here, see what's good.
Yes, sir.
I'm expecting to see something like right now.
Stirs within the shadows.
Okay, we can kind of almost see it. So it looks like we're going to get maybe another turn
My
of
blade
setup.
is yours. Taking position. I am here to serve.
All right, this is good.
On the way.
This might reveal us. It doesn't. Almost though. You can see where the line is.
Standing ready. Yes. As you will. Moving swiftly. As ordered.
All right, let's see what these nerds do.
Imperial lapdogs.
All right, there's more of them, but I'm not scared. We still have... Okay, they've got Overwatch set up. But we still have our grenades we can crush these dudes with.
At your command.
Like, check out this grouping they gave us. Alright, that's an easy 3. Clearly, I just can't reach. Let's move forward. Let's move forward here.
Yes, sir.
And then ruin these dudes' lives. Look over there is the achievement we just got. I don't know for what, but...
Yeah!
I didn't like that we destroyed the statue. That could have been useful for
Your command? Unleash me.
us potentially... It's not gonna reach. Okay. Us potentially, like, killing a bunch of them with a line of falling debris. This gives cover, but it can also be knocked onto us. Let's move here first. See what my throwing arm looks like. That's an easy kill, and I kind of think I do it just because where they're positioned, I don't think I can hit them. Let's do that. These are probably the only guys on the battlefield. So using my resources like frag grenades, I don't think
What is your will?
all that bad.
It will be done.
Because what the heck else are we using them for? And yeah, this is a good enough throw. And he survived
No
somehow.
demon shall
Interesting.
avoid its fate.
And these
We
don't appear to be
slay the
complex
darkness.
enough enemies for us to require
Taking position.
like picking them apart. Can't quite reach there. I mean, I may want to move a little closer. I don't necessarily want to get down here without
Yes.
backup, but I think this is the only enemy left. So let's just get here and crush him.
All enemies have been cleared.
Nice.
Good work, Commander.
Easy mission, for sure. These are good little warm-up missions to get used to, like, troop movement. I think I'm already doing a pretty good job of, like, of doing the movement. The fact that we can kind of alternate brothers' movements and using AP between bros one AP at a time is such a massive advantage over other strategy games of similar types. But this was fun. And done. Alright, we got 2 promotions available. Sick. So we have a Purgator, an Interceptor, and Apothecary, all of which can be promoted. So we've got ability points. Whew. How are we going to upgrade them? This UI was very confusing to me last time. I'm not sure why 2 of them are highlighted and 2 of them are not. Other than we must already have this, and then by clicking on it again, I'm upgrading it. That's what makes sense to me. So our options here are to go into upgrade our crit damage, which can then get us into return fire, auto ability. When shot by an enemy, this knight has a 50% chance to shoot back automatically. That's very powerful. That's super powerful. And I'm not doing much with willpower at the moment, so I'm okay holding off on that. If we go here, this is Sanctified Kill Zone. What does this one do? 2 crit damage on range attacks. Got it. This one, Sanctified Kill Zone, Psychic Blast attack. Target blast anywhere over area 3 at range 10. And that'll eventually get us to Enduring Reflexes. Knight gains +1 use per turn for all their auto abilities. Once again, I can see a lot of this stuff being really strong. This would take a while to sit for me to read, which normally I don't mind doing, but for the sake of the video, I might do a lot of this stuff off camera. Emperor's Light sounds sick. Okay. But I think I'm going to go for upgrading our crit damage. Oh, and do I have to have both of these to unlock the other? That might be worth working towards, though. So 1 more level and we'll be able to get return fire. Let's confirm. And I'm going to do my best to assess what's good, what's bad. They've already got us kind of pointed in some directions. So our Interceptor here already has teleport. We can increase its range. We can swap other bros' positions. That is sick. That I like. That seems very good. We could just make teleport an incredibly useful skill for ourselves. Support fire seems godly. You just keep him close to somebody and he'll shoot as well. Very interesting. What do we have here? Can equip the Silencer ranged weapon. That sounds sick. But first you have to get Psychic Suppression. We can silence things that are powerful psyker type enemies. Which bro is this? Our bro who's currently using a sword. I like these abilities as support abilities, but maybe we want to get something a little more hard-hitting in melee. Hammer Hand. Strike at an adjacent target to deal 4 damage. Upgrading this gives it additional damage. Or we don't even have this. We don't even have this unlocked yet. So we need to get this plus this. This gives them additional war gear slots and armor. I kind of like getting armor. I'm a sucker for passives. Making dudes really, really tanky, especially melee bros. Because the damage, it seems like, will come. What I'm more worried about is bros taking damage. I'm gonna go for armor. I can't make good use of this additional war gear slot, but just getting a ton of armor seems fine to me. It's a little more boring. You know what? No. I gotta do this. This is too cool. This is like a game-breaking type ability that also gets us into support fire territory. And then teleport strikes. I don't know. This is too cool to pass up. So let's take it. Confirm. That's something that might come up rarely, but when it does, we're going to feel like geniuses. And then lastly, our Apothecary. See if we can give him something that makes him a better healer. This is something we already have unlocked. And then a big blast, basically making him a kind of psyker. Alright, giving him a giant psychic attack. So this he can run up on dudes in melee and heal. With Battlefield Medicine, this gives it an additional heal, +2. And when it's upgraded, it can also give an additional action point, which is sick. What does this do? Alright. You're basically buffing the hell out of your bro. What does this do? This knight can equip Terminator Armor. Maybe that's something we should strive for. This is to buff your bros, psychic attacks, and then to be a better healer. I'm gonna grab Terminator Armor. This is kind of sick. It's not exactly what I wanted. Maybe we go into this and then we go into the heal. Confirm. Alright, that was fun. I can't wait till I understand all of this much better. We're only one day away from finishing our repairs. I clicked here. I don't know how this works. If I go straight there, does it launch me straight into a mission? If I go straight here, does it calculate the distance and give me a certain amount of days passed based on time traveled? Am I messing up in some way? I don't know. I think you guys probably know what I'm saying. Instead of going straight to one of these other missions, which we might not have time for today, Commander, I've completed repairs to the augmentation chamber and servitor production is back online. Great. So we're going to want to pick a new project. I don't know what the prognosticar benefits are. To make effective use to scry the enemy's activities. Oh. I kind of like the idea of getting all the systems back online. Sure. Okay. And then here to here. I mean, that last mission didn't take too long.
We cannot afford to sit on our hands while the bloom spreads unchallenged.
The bloom has spread on this planet while we were occupied elsewhere. We will need to triage our efforts wisely in order to hold back this plague. Okay.
Commander.
The edict will not be able to reach all missions before they expire. Reconstruction of the warp drive and Argurium systems would make it easier to reach missions with time to spare. The warp drive and Argurian systems. Okay, warp drive and Augur. Alright, so we're doing the Argurium right now. And then as far as the warp drive goes, increasing our ship's speed. Ah, okay. Well, this seems very important, but we need improved reactor output first. We're getting this now. Let's finish this. I think we have a good order of operations. Then this, then the warp drive. Whether that's optimal or not, I don't know. I made a decision out of potential ignorance, but it is what it is. Did we fail to reach the second one because I made that little pit stop? I hope not. I hope it takes it into account. Commander, I've completed repairs to the Argurium. The Prognosticar Choir is functional once again. Okay. Go plasma reactor upgrade. And we're almost done with our big research. Back
We
to the
have
Star
restored
map.
functionality to the Augurium and should review our Prognosticar Choir.
Alright, let's attune the Prognosticar.
When Prognosticars are attuned to a system, they will extend the mission timer in all adjacent systems.
Okay. Once attuned to a system, the Prognosticars instantly reduce its corruption level and provide other benefits to all adjacent systems. Research can unlock significant additional bonuses. So we've got this place that we're currently sitting on. We select that. And the bonus is -1 corruption level when attuned, enemy types detected for missions, and bloom mission delays plus 3 days. Okay. I guess I have no other hint that that was a good thing to do. I guess here we just advance time until we get another mission. I think we finished our research.
This Poxwalker was one of the Imperial faithful, afflicted with a strain of mutagenic virus. There is
And he
no
was ugly.
doubt we
Very
are dealing
ugly.
with the work of the plague god Nurgle. This must be the bloom whispered of in those astropathic fragments. Within the carcass, I found a germ of some ancient power corrupted with a foul psychic resonance. This seed is used to spread the virus. Of that I am certain.
The corona.
But it arrived to me damaged, and there is little else I can learn from it. In order to study how we might fight this plague, I must acquire one of these seeds completely intact. I can instruct your brothers on how to extract these specimens properly. Please ensure they pay attention. The Emperor loathes indolence. Let's not disappoint him.
So you're saying you need my seed, is what you're saying? No. Let's not get dirty with an inquisitorial.
This is Inquisitor Cartha Vakir of the Ordo Malleus. I am alumnus of Evixia Danica. Access code Clarion Magenta 111721. I require immediate response from Titan.
This is Grandmaster Vardan Kai responding,
Damn.
Inquisitor. This act borders on heresy. The screams of the astropods you burned already reverberate through the warp. It is fortunate for you that I am prosecuting a campaign in the nearby Chimera system. I suggest you explain yourself, and quickly.
Grandmaster, I have commandeered the baleful edict. We face...
You have seized a Grey Knight strike cruiser.
As is my right. I have foreseen dire omens for this sector. Already Nurgle's poxwalkers roam free.
Oh, indeed. I'm surprised an agent of your pedigree is not equipped to deal with such lesser threats of chaos. Agravain, perhaps you can clear up this nonsense for me.
My lord, he fell in battle during our last campaign against the Cadium cult. We had been returning to Titan for repairs when this Inquisitor intervened.
Ah, Brother Ektar, that is sorry news. I trust then that you have appointed one of our brothers to act in his stead. Well, speak up then, Commander. What say you to this Inquisitor's story?
Interesting. So I just noticed it's giving me the option. Agree with the Inquisitor. We should return to Titan or discuss the Bloom Seed. So, damn. One is like, you know, agree with the Inquisitor, who I feel like is going to be with us for quite some time. Return to Titan feels more like a agree with the Grey Knights type of thing. This might have no repercussion at all. And then discuss the Bloom Seed seems kind of like a bit of a cop-out. But let's cop out on our first answer and then go hard on the next ones once we maybe understand how this works.
Intriguing.
Maybe we have to do all of them.
The galaxy is full of unsolved mysteries.
I am confident these poxwalkers are the symptom of a much greater cancer. I only need a little time to conduct further research.
Very well. I am not in the habit of second-guessing those under my command, that is, until given a good reason. I will leave the baleful edict in your care.
You have my thanks, Grandmaster, but there is yet another reason I desired to speak with you. As steward of the Armory of Titan, I had hoped you could release further assistance.
Don't thank me yet. I will give you 60 Tertaean solar days to prove this threat warrants the deployment of an entire strike force. Battle-worn as it is, Strike Force Xiphos could be put to good use in several campaigns across the galaxy. Any further requisition from my arsenal will have to be earned.
But I... Typical.
After each Grand Master's report, you can spend your requisition to unlock and upgrade armor slots.
Okay, cool. Upgrading your Knight Requisition from Titan increases your chances of recruiting Grey Knights at higher starting ranks. Additional Knights are made available through mission rewards on a rotation basis. Titan does not guarantee a Knight of any specific class will be available.
The resource slot gives you access to the new Knight reinforcements, servitors, grimoires, and other resources at the end of a mission.
Okay.
You can only unlock or upgrade each slot once per report. Slot upgrades increase your chance of accessing more and better equipment and resources.
Okay, so we're upgrading our Knight Requisition. We have Ranged Requisition, Melee, Armor, and War Gear Requisition. Okay. Reward chance. Always... Still mildly confusing. I don't know what this part is up top. It says reward chance and it has like... It goes from never to always? I don't know. Are you satisfied with your requisition request, Commander? There won't be another chance until the Grand Master connects with you again. I mean, can I upgrade these? I have 5 points available, I see. And this is how much they cost. Okay. Interesting. And I'm unlocking access at rank 1. Okay. Let's see what armor requisition is. The Grey Knight's Aegis armor is rare and formidable, supporting its bearer with powerful wards and regenerative Aegis shielding. Upgrading your armor requisition will increase your chance of accessing more powerful suits of both Mastercrafted power and Terminator armor. Let's get one of those. And then War Gear. The Armory of Titan has a variety of war gear and storage that will be of use to your campaign. Upgrade your War Gear requisition to gain access to a wide array of grenade, servo skull, and passive equipment that you can use to customize your squads. That's more interesting to me at the moment than just base weaponry. So let's upgrade those and confirm. I'm glad I noticed how this works before I clicked off of it. And I think I get it now. And now we have unlocked seed extraction. Within the carcass, I found a physically infused seed, a germ of some ancient power now corrupted with foul spiritual resonance. The seed is tied to the spread of this bloom, but it was damaged in the Poxwalker's destruction. The next step must be to extract one of these psychic seeds whole from a functioning host. Alright, so guys, we're going to do a lot of this stuff in the next episode. Let's go to the research menu and see what we have unlocked here. We have 3 options. First is warp field penetration. This plague surrounds the worlds it contaminates with a miasma of psychic energy that confounds any attempt to intervene from orbit. Yet with careful study, I believe we can penetrate this shield and project my psychic powers onto the battlefield. Stratagem system and Quicksilver unlocked. Interesting. That might be fun. This one, Psychic Attunement. The Edict is a remarkable vessel indeed to house its own Prognosticar choir. Damn, the music is loud. I believe that your Prognosticar's potential has been underused and that their predictions could be honed into an effective purgative against the bloom. It won't be enough to turn the tide, but it may hold back this foul contagion until we find a way to destroy it. So we can further reduce corruption in the system. We saw how that worked for a bit there. And then this one, I think we need the seed. Okay, so for now, I guess we go for this, warp field penetration. It shows here I have no seeds. And then, yeah, guys, whenever we come back next time, we'll do some more lore, we'll do some more battles, and we'll get into the mix. But thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.